And so the biggest journey begins. We're making the biggest and longest move this barge has made in many years, I'm sure of it. After last week's big news, we've got even more for you. Bye guys, today's a big day. We're taking a huge leap and heading out into the River Thames. For those of you who don't know the Thames, it's tidal. And you know our engine? It's small! But we're going. Hey, we're Duovagari and we have bought ourselves a big, empty canal boat. Yep, it's quite the project. It's 68 foot long by 12 feet wide. And of course, this is us. The scenery constantly changes, which is quite nice about being in nature, and Bali absolutely loves being outside. It's his favourite thing to do. So stay tuned and subscribe to see how far we get along.
Alright, so as Priscilla said, it's a huge day. We've been waiting for this basically since the time that we bought the boat. I've got the engine just running, see how it's running today, that we don't have any issues. I've done a couple of safety checks. Basically, we're going to get the boat ready in the next half hour, and then we're going to head down to the water point. We're going to fill up with water. We're going to just double check, triple check and quadruple check everything on the boat. We have a bit of a surprise for you later as to how we're going to do the Tidal Thames with this boat and this engine. But yeah, as I say, we've been leading up to this for as long as we can remember. We wanted to get the boat in a condition that we could use it, but we could move it and be closer to work, because a lot of you have asked this question, how are we funding this? Well, the truth is we're working, we're doing YouTube, we're working every hour we can on the boat and every hour we can to make money so that we can finish this project. Without further ado, let's get moving.
Right, so first things first, we're going to head down to the services, get ourselves some water in our water tank, get rid of all of our rubbish, empty our toilet, and then we go through the lock. So yes, I'm not sure how to feel about today, but I think we'll be okay.
Well, I think it's a positive, because first of all, we don't have to turn around again.
No.
We don't have to bash the sides as we're turning. We don't have to struggle. Although we could have picked a better day because the weather is a bit glim.
Last week was beautiful.
It was sunny. There was a couple of other boats that weren't here. They were on their way down, and we were like, oh, wish it could be us. But unfortunately, life has a way of making it rain.
No, it just makes things hard for us all the time.
I know, but don't worry, we'll stay strong. Right, let's get these lines untied and let's push off.
Good thing we went to the Creek Boat Show this weekend, because we bought ourselves some new lines, which is necessary for the Thames. They like you to have all the lines in the world, basically. So we got ourselves new lines, and we'll set those up when we are getting water. So. Right, I'm free.
Just like that, the boat is on the biggest move it's done in many years, I'm sure. So yeah, I'm excited, I'm nervous. I did pop down to Teddington this morning. There's a nice little boat shop called The Boat Shop there. I had a chat with the gentleman there because I was going to get an anchor, and he advised me that we don't need it actually, because we're traveling upriver, not downriver. So if you would like some stuff and you're in the Teddington area, really helpful guy, really great shop, pop in there. But yeah, we're just going to head down now. It's a bit windy, a bit rainy, but we're going to make the best of it.
Free flowing, sailing with the wind, not knowing how this story ends.
Alright, so we got it turned around. Of course it started to rain now, and we're heading down to the water point, but at least we got it spun around pretty easily. It was quite easy actually. I think as we've done it once before, so it always helps.
Home, sweet home. Home, sweet home.
First stop, we arrived safely, water point.
Listen to the little pug. Look how cute he is.
Even the pug's getting excited. Dogs. Crazy things. Alright, let's get it filled up and then onto the lock. Okay guys, it's officially pouring down outside, so we're going to be drenched in a few minutes. We're going to put the lines on now and get them ready, and then we're going to make our way through the Brentford Lock and then down about half a mile or so to the Thames Lock, which will then moor on the right hand side and go and chat to the canal lock keeper.
Thinking I don't have a wardrobe for this rain.
Yes, not good.
I'm not happy about it. Right, brave yourselves. Oh, even Barley's complaining already. He's like, it's wet, guys, it's wet.
I mean, he's so excited to be outside though.
Welcome, this is your life now, the wasteland where we all take a vow. With some glow due to radiation, two heads where there usually is one.
So Barley's got his trusty little life jacket, so he looks like a lobster.
Come on, boy.
He's like, oh no, not this thing again.
He's won it before. He used to
Yes.
swim in it actually. Put on a bit of weight.
Yeah, he's a bit chunky now.
Are you chunky? Are you chunky?
We're gonna keep him inside, but you know.
Swim. Just in case he escapes, we know he's safe. Now for the humans.
Now for the humans.
Alright, which one is which now?
Well, the smaller one is mine, obviously.
Because they're both the same. Should we do each other?
Manhandling me, yeah. You gonna help yourself?
Alright guys, so I spoke to the lock keepers. They're going to fill up the lock for us in the meantime. We're going to come in the port side one, and we're going to continue down to the lock. So yeah, wish me luck. I think we're pretty much all set to go now. I'm just going to get Priscilla in gear and then off we go. There she goes.
Right, so there's the first lock that we have to go through. They've already opened it up for us, so they are prepared. The ducks are showing us the way. And the geese are very excited that we are moving. I, on the other hand, am getting nice and wet and I'm cold, so it's fabulous. It's just fabulous.
Stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. I said I love you forever.
These locks are actually automated. You can see by that gentleman over there, he's busy pushing buttons. And you don't have to do any hard work here, which is lovely. And he's busy opening these gates, well, draining it first, and then they shall open. So we say our farewell to Brentford, guys. It's been fun, but it's time to move on.
Watching the fall.
Now that looks warm and inviting. I think I'm just gonna say I'm glad I put the kettle on before we left, because by the time we finish here, I need a cup of tea.
When things go wrong, it's easy to sing a sad song. Seems like nothing comes for free, and it won't take long. Your fragile soul will soon be strong.
As you can see, the tide is extremely low, and the boats are actually just sitting in the mud here on the side. So we've just got a little bit of play left before we get to the next lock, but I think we'll be okay.
Forever, we can make it together.
We both drowned rats. Thank goodness we have a tumble dryer and a hairdryer and a nice cup of coffee when
I
we
think you
get
need
in.
to put the kettle on now.
The kettle is on already.
Love it.
I know.
Alright, so we're down at the Thames Lock. We're going to go see the canal keeper in a minute. But yeah, we navigated a little S-bend there. It's pretty hairy, but it's done.
And it was very shallow.
Looking
so-
forward to open water.
I know.
Yeah, the tide is
I know.
definitely out. But it's nice because it gave us the clearance in the bridges, you know.
Yeah, it did.
Alright, there she is, the mighty Thames Gate that connects the Grand Union to the River Thames. So we're going to make our way up there now, see what's happening.
Me forever, stand by you when you're falling, when the river is calling. Said I love you forever.
Right, so there's one thing we haven't told everybody. What's that?
We're doing it safely. We decided to be towed for the tidal section. Mark has arrived. He's going to be towing us. The tugboat is on the other side. Let's get going.
So we're just suiting up again because obviously you need your life jackets to be going onto the Thames. Christopher's getting engine running. I haven't even had breakfast, so I'm quickly going to sip on a cup of soup that I've made. We're going to start heading through, so fingers crossed everyone.
We're finally doing it. It's taken a year and a half to get to this point. And yeah, I'm super excited. Luckily we're in good hands today with Mark. They're going to tow us all the way up to Teddington, and then we're not on the tidal section anymore. And then we can concentrate and move the boat at our leisure.
Now, for those of you who don't know, the Tidal Thames is a 95-mile stretch of the River Thames influenced by the ocean's tides. This extends from Teddington to Southend. This area experiences significant tidal fluctuations, with water levels changing by up to 7 meters twice a day due to the influence of the North Sea and the moon. Right, babes, what you thinking?
So much easier when someone else is just towing us along.
Look how
Like
fast we
literally
go.
zero stress. And we are moving.
We are moving.
We are moving.
Now we know what it
So-
feels like to be like a narrowboat.
Like properly powered boat. So looking forward to that day. But I mean, I can't believe we got out the lock. I'm like,
In and out, guys.
I think
It
we've
was
been building
so
ourselves up
easy.
in our head for so long.
We've been watching video after video of people going through the locks and all the jazz, and we've stressed ourselves out a little bit, but it was super easy.
We're on the Tidal Thames now. Well done, babe.
Oh yeah,
Even Barney's got his little jacket on.
he's very cute.
We're about to make the right-hand turn, yeah?
And it's all happening.
Yeah.
Just hold on.
It's all happening, baby. Make sure you got one hand for the boat, always.
All right, let's do this. And this is it, guys. Heading right up to Teddington. So we are no longer on the Grand Union Canal. We are no longer on the Grand Union Canal.
I know. We literally have left the Grand Union. Unbelievable.
It's so wide.
I'm so glad we're getting towed. Look at that. Look, it's a bit choppy.
It is a little bit choppy. I think it's the wind as well, isn't it?
The wind has picked up a little bit. It is not great. So I think we made the right call. It's expensive.
Yes. No, but
Not today.
Not today. Maybe on a calm day, I think we could have done it. That's even saying it, loosely. But yeah, it's pretty windy. We'd probably be in the bank right now, as this boat is pretty much a sail in itself.
Yeah, I mean, they are hauling it. They're doing like 5, 6, 7 knots, maybe.
Yeah.
So I think it's the fastest this boat's done in ages. Ollie's like with the wind in his head.
Wasn't too bad.
He just gasses it just before the bridge or something. We were like before the bridge and then all of a sudden it went straight. So.
Well, he definitely knows what he's doing. Towboat. We can't even get this, like...
It doesn't even do it justice.
We're so skew right now. Just now we were like
He
this.
was heading straight for the Highland, but obviously he knows what he's doing. So. Check out the tide.
Yeah, it's really flowing.
It's good.
If you look underneath those trees, the tide is really starting to come in now. So it really does flow.
Wait. Look how tight that line is. And all these boats are tied together. The tide is pushing them one way. That's so weird. You can actually see the flow. It's
Yeah, you
insane.
can see it. It's really coming in. It's pushing, baby. It's pushing.
That's probably why we're doing like almost 10 knots today. It's stressing me out.
In a good way. It feels like we're on a joyride.
I know. And we don't even have to stress. We're just passengers.
We're just passengers.
It's stable.
Completely safe. Our rocking chair is not even rocking. So that's amazing. It just goes to show how stable we actually are in the water. And the fact that he's doing this the whole time. We're not leaning over, we're not doing any of that. Don't worry, it's the kettle I just put on. I just saw Christopher's eyes behind the camera. It's like, what was that? It's just the kettle.
I was like, that sounds like water. What the hell? Thank goodness it's just a kettle.
Freaking out moments. It's not often boaters can say they put themselves on autopilot on the Thames and, make a cup of coffee. Both people inside, dog chilling.
Dog in the dog's bed.
Dog in the dog's bed.
You okay?
Oh, he's wet, Dad. A shame that
Unfortunately, it's instant that we're making today.
we have to. The coffee machine needs a new LCD screen, so we, can't see what we're making. Instant it shall be.
Well, babe, one thing off the list.
Cha-ching.
Cheers. Alright guys, so we're way over halfway now. This represents Teddington Lock.
That's us.
That's us.
Blue dot.
Sort of. So we're making good time actually. The distance from Brentford Lock to Teddington Lock is 4 miles. Wow, wow, it feels so fast.
It's because we're really going for it. So Mark just
Mark
phoned
just
us.
gave me a phone call from the front there. He said get the engine started because it's just around the corner over here. So we're going to be doing it on our own power going through Teddington Lock. So officially we are taking the boat on the Tidal Thames with this baby engine ourselves. Maybe for like a little section, but still.
Oh, Bali! Alright. I can't believe it. It's so fast.
Yeah, that was fast.
That was so fast.
Wow.
I just can't believe we're here. Like, I was like, it's going to be an hour. It's going to take forever.
Well, initially he said 2 hours actually.
We just sped through here. It's like full speed ahead.
600 quid later, thanks.
Like, I want to go home. I want to go home. I don't want to get wait for the rest of the day. Let's get this done.
So we got it in reverse, just so that we don't overtake the towboat. We're going to moor up on the port side here, as we're waiting for the lock to open.
And just like that, we are through the Teddington Lock, and we are no longer on the Tidal, and we are on our own, and we're going so much slower. But we are still moving nonetheless, so it's all very exciting stuff. And I suppose now it's just go down the river for a little while and find a spot and then relax for the evening, I suppose. Well, we're braving it yet again, and because we are braving it by ourselves, the weather's like, here's some wind, here's some rain, enjoy it.
So we're going to try and push on and get to Hampton Court Palace this afternoon. At the moment, what is this, Richmond Bridge? No,
No, something.
Kingston on Thames.
That's it.
Okay, so our little engine is doing so well. She's plodding us along. I mean, we're getting some speed on the ground here, I'm sure. Come on, babe. Download an app. Let's see what's happening. Alright guys, so we're doing 5 kilometers an hour on the river with the GPS. So it's not 100% accurate, but I mean it's giving us a good indication. It's not too bad with our little baby engine. I'm pretty proud of her. She's chugging away.
And just like that, we are settled into our new home for the evening. Up against some 2 lovely wooden poles, keeping us away from the bank edge over here. And we're just going to get our plank out, but we can just jump off over there. So that's pretty cool.
So we want to get into poles. And thankfully we got here just in time, because the fuel, we're going through a little bit more fuel than we expected. Well, I think because the wind was so strong.
The wind was so strong, just pushing up against us.
So we're right next to Hampton Court Palace, did you say it?
I'm so proud we made it.
Well done.
Yay.
So yeah, that's one thing ticked off.
I can relax now.
It is quite nice. It's so nice and open.
I know.
It's lovely. So we're looking forward to enjoying a little bit more nature and getting out and about in the countryside. And the Thames is a perfect time to explore during the summer, because you can only actually explore the Thames between March and November of every year, and then the tides and the streams become too much. So that's why we thought we'd just get it done now, basically. So yeah,
Here we are.
We'll take you all the way to the source of the Thames over the next couple of weeks. So yeah.
Weeks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because in between we still got to build this boat.
Sure.
I'll just quickly go off the boat, take a walk. We're right next to Hampton Court Palace. I'm going to pick up Priscilla. I did notice the mooring here. You can moor 24 hours for free. but you do have to register online, so I'm going to do that. And then if you stay more than 24 hours, you can stay a maximum of 5 days, which you have to obviously pay every single night. So just having a look. So yeah, it's cool that we got 24 hours for free. That's all you really need. So we can moor here tonight and leave tomorrow and continue on our journey.